Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Tuesday. It is definitely the intensity speeding up. Remember Friday, I can't go on enough about it. I mean, you don't have to listen to me. You can listen to anybody. And, I listen to other people that I know in the industry. They're 2 cents worth. I think there's a consistency amongst all of us about this worry that everybody has about Donald Trump being this whatever. Well, to be honest with you, by July, August, his astrology is pretty damn intense. The key is in an imperial role with what he's doing, hate him or like him. And whether that's because he takes a stand at the big old red country to the east, that's what I think is coming. Something's happening because he has, of course, Leo ascendant. He has Moon and Jupiter. Jupiter is Sagittarius. Jupiter will be in Sag by the end of July. He also is a Gemini. Uranus, which is Aquarius, which is the age of, is going to be in Gemini on his sun sign. Something major's coming. So, you guys can like it or lump it. Um, I still think 20 years we're going to look back and say, holy shit, he stopped what they actually had planned, because I think there's a greater plan going on. And I think even our Canadian Prime Minister is involved. So we will see. I've been wrong before, and I will actually acquiesce. I will acquiesce if I'm wrong, but I highly doubt it. But anyway, so this is going to be at a very important period of time. Now, remember, the big thing for each and every one of us is to sit ruminating over coulda, woulda, shoulda, and this, and has been, and is a waste of energy, because we're going to go through a Mercury retrograde anyway in Pisces. And that in itself is the murkiest crap you could fall into with a Mercury retrograde. And that starts in another week and a bit. But before that, of course, we have boom, boom, boom. We have obviously Friday with Saturn, very early hours of Friday with Saturn moving direct into, it's already directed, but I mean directly into that beginning of Aries. We have Tuesday, which of course is the Chinese New Year of the Fire Horse, which I've said really relates to Western in regards to Sagittarius, the fire centaur, moving into Leo at the end of June. And then we have that conjunct of 0 degrees of Neptune and Saturn, both at the beginning of Aries, Friday the 20th. So this is going to be a week of all weeks. So just make sure you've got your definite boxing gloves greased up, because and remember, it's really interesting. One of the girls I know that does readings, which I find quite amusing. I mean, I like her. I think she's very talented. Don't get me wrong. She gave an actual breakdown of one of her cat oracles, which I think are fun. I've got to get them, having catch them. But it was a black cat and her girl sitting with 20 cats, and she said, adopt 20 cats because people are going to talk anyway, so why not let them? And I thought, what a riot. I wish I could have gotten that card or a picture of that card to put up, because there's truth to that. Anyway, I wish you all the best. And my mother used to always say, if they're not talking about you, you're not important. And they're usually the bore. So my mother died young, but she was a pretty sharp cookie. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. I hope you have a great day and get out there and enjoy it. And I'm around, I'm working. Cheers.